Hi everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz and welcome to Snowy Kansas and American Truck Simulator. We're going to go for a drive very shortly, but if you want to learn how to install the Snow Mod for American Truck Simulator, I've got a link at the end of the video and some explanation about how to do that. So check the end of the video for a link to a tutorial on that. Today, however, let's get busy. We've got two things we want to do. Thing number one, I mentioned in the previous episode how one of our missions is trying to find the hidden roads in Kansas without any help. So far, I haven't received any spoilers and things like that, but I do think that Pittsburg here, where we are in the southeast corner of the state, makes sense to kind of explore to see if there's some hidden roads down here. And I've got some ideas that maybe there's like one here connecting this spot. Maybe there's one down here that goes over to this part. Maybe there's one here. Maybe there's one here that connects over to this. I'm just kind of looking for possible places where I think they might be. So I'm going to take about a half an hour or so and drive around Pittsburg and see if I can find a hidden road before we start out. Then we have a delivery to take. I think it's used packaging. It's not very much money, up to Junction City. That's going to get us another city in our Kansas event search. So lots of things going on today. But in the first start, I'm going to kind of drive around here, see if I can find a hidden road in Pittsburg, Kansas. There's got to be one around here somewhere. So far, you need 3 for the achievement, right? But I've got none of them so far. So we'll get busy and see if we can find something here. So possible spot number 1, I thought that might be a hidden road. Fail. 0 for 1 so far. Spot number 2, fail. Nothing here. I thought that, whoa, I'm kind of in a, well, I'm in a 2-lane road. No wonder why. Okay, trying to go left here, but we'll sort it out. I think we're good now. Oh, nope, we're not good now. The car's going to hit us. Nope, it's going to let us go. Good. Okay. Slight detail. White car in the snow is hard to see. All right. So spot number 3 is actually a train track. It's not even a road. Okay. I'm going to turn around here and we'll head back. So our third spot was a failure. I was kind of skeptical on that one because it was downtown. The one that I think might actually be one, the one that I bet the highest hopes on, is the one on this corner up ahead, because it looks like it goes off in a couple different directions, and I bet if I were going to pick one, this was my highest guess. Now the straight one I can see isn't. The one on the right here isn't as well. 0 for 2 here. Gosh, it looks like a road, but we can't go down them, right? I mean, we'll hit the bumper, right, if we go into it. Oh, this car's behind us. I'm not going to mess with it. That's got to be. Yeah, it's because it's got to be open if it's going to be a hidden road, right? It's not. They're not X'd off, right? They're open. But anyway, there's one more possibility out here at this delivery spot in Pittsburg. Actually, 2 more, but I think it's unlikely. But we'll keep trying. Oh! Did you see that? New passage. Map updated. One of these is a hidden road. Which one is it? I can't... Are we on it? Is it left is the real way and we're on... Oh, we accidentally found it. Oh, that's kind of cool. I was not guessing it would be here. So I think we're on it now, right? Score! We got one! Totally accidentally. I took a wrong turn and found it. I didn't see that the road went straight ahead. We're actually in the delivery spot. I didn't think this was an area, but we got it and it came up. Can you keep a secret? 1 out of 3. Sweet. So I'll show you on the map in case you want to. This is spoiler, totally spoiler here, but it's down in Pittsburg. I was going out to check the spot number 3 that you can see in the middle there because I thought maybe it continues off. And then I was looking to the left and I thought the road went straight ahead, and it did, but that's the hidden passage. It looks like it just does maybe a loop or something like that and comes back, but we got one. Most excellent. Totally by accident. We're 1/3 of the way there. Our hunt of Pittsburg hidden roads scores big time. This doesn't look like much of a hidden road here. It just goes around this little loop maybe, but it's a start. 1 down. Oh, I'm so happy. This is the best day ever. Does it continue going on here now too? So it looks like we could go left there and go back, but then there's another place where it goes this way. Is this all one hidden road? That's kind of cool. I wonder if that other one... Yeah, this was... So it is the spot I was going to go check, which was right on the kind of the end of this. This number 3 is where it started. So I did pick one of... I think I had like 5 places that looked possible in Pittsburg. One of them was this spot number 3. We just found the other end of it before we got here, which is kind of cool. So that's kind of cool. And that's the delivery spot in there. No place else to go here. Now there is that one that connects the middle here. I wonder if that's... I suspect that's the separate same road. But still, that's pretty cool. That's the entrance to the place. I'm so excited. All right, so now we'll go pick up our load, and we're going to head up to Junction City. So I'll see you when we get there. I want to kind of check a couple more spots along the way too. I'm kind of fixated on the hidden roads thing. That guy's funny. He's over there sweeping up the snow. It's not what you need, dude. You need a shovel. But anyway, it's Kansas. It doesn't snow very much down here. This is unusual snow for Kansas. So we're heading over to our pickup spot, which is Tyson over here, just on the right side. I do want to check this area on the way out, because I wonder if maybe this is another possible hidden road spot that goes down here, maybe, something like that. So I do want to check that. This is probably a train tracks or something that goes across there. But yeah, so maybe you get 2 down here. That'd be pretty cool. I'm so excited we got 1, though. So we're just about ready to leave Tyson. We've got our load of used packaging on the back here now. It's just shy of 11 o'clock in the morning. This is going to be a tough turn to get out of here, actually. I might have taken it too narrow here. This could be a jinx. We'll take it as wide as we can now. I think we might be okay. Yeah, looks like we're good. All right, so we're out here. We're going to get up to Junction City. Looks like it's about, I think, a 5-hour journey or so. So it should be a nice medium-length journey here for us. Again, used packaging doesn't pay well at all, so that's not going to be so profitable for us. But a lot of things to talk about. We'll talk a little bit about the Snow Mod. I want to talk a little bit about the event some more too, and we need to talk about the vote for our final state in the Best American Truck Simulator state competition. We're down to 2 states left. I totally forgot about talking about the vote and the excitement of Kansas coming out. I kind of slipped my mind here to talk about that. So we'll have to talk about that as well. But we'll get out on the road here. I'm just going to make one quick detour here to the right to check out, to see if there's a hidden road to the right here. I don't suspect there is, but we'll just check it out. This corner up ahead that you can see on the newbie down there, right up here on the right-hand side, I thought maybe potentially that is a hidden road. It is not. We cannot turn left there. It's got the little cross marks there, so not for us. Okay, so that takes care of the hidden roads in Pittsburgh, but we did find one. I think we get to Junction City at the start of the next episode. I'll look for some there. Now I'm infused with confidence. So we'll get through Pittsburgh here. We'll get out on the highway, and then let's check in as we get a little way out on the road. We're about half an hour out onto the road, and I did promise in this episode that I was going to learn and set up the cruise control keys, but I forgot. I didn't do it, so I'll try to do it for next episode. I am using cruise control now. See, no hands? I guess it's feet, but yeah, anyway, you get the idea. I'm going to work on it, though. Thanks to all the people that encouraged me to use the cruise control so we don't have any more accidents. Well, we have fewer speeding violations, I guess is what it would be, and maybe accidents, too. But next episode, for sure, I'll bind those keys, and I'll check them out and make sure I get it all in my head straight here. But to more important things, to bigger things. No offense against the people that really like the cruise control, but this is the most important thing. We need to vote for the Best American Truck Simulator state. We're finished. We started this like 2 months ago. It's taken forever, but we're down to 2 states finally. I was going to do a 3rd and 4th place one, a battle for 3rd place. I decided not to. Maybe we'll do it afterwards just for fun or something like that. But I want to see who's going to win, because we've single-handedly done a single elimination tournament. We've gone through all 13 states. Now, Kansas isn't in it because we started before Kansas was released. So it's the 13 states except Kansas. But we've eliminated all these states. We're down to 4. Colorado beat Oklahoma to get one of the final spots, and then Texas beat Montana to get the other final spot. So if you look on the community page on the channel, I'll put a link to the community page down below, but it's pretty easy to find on the channel too. You can see a community channel vote to pick either Colorado or Texas for the best state in American Truck Simulator. Now, it's not the best state in real life, so put all those things aside, right? So Texas people or Colorado people, what's the best state to drive in the game, right? That's what we want to vote for. So let's just focus on that and let's vote for that. So down below you'll see a choice in the community page. You'll see a choice: Colorado or Texas. I'm really curious to see who's going to win. And the weather is changing here, by the way, not to change the subject and stuff like that. And yeah, we'll talk more about other things later. So yeah, we've got about 3 hours left. I've just chatted away for that for about an hour. We're making our way north now along Kansas, a little bit past noontime. I just had lunch in the car. Pikachu, where's Trillian? Did I lose Trillian? I thought Trillian was in the car. Wait a second. Okay, I probably shouldn't do this, but where's the cat? There, oh, there's a dog. We got Rex. Not Rex. Diesel. Sorry. No wonder why he's mad at me. See, he's still mad at me. He doesn't look at me. He's looking at that hamburger. Whoa, this is not... Don't try this at home, right? You shouldn't look backwards to try to find your dog while you're driving. But anyway, yeah, Diesel's still pretty ticked off at us. He just stares at a hamburger forever. Anyway, a little bit under 3 hours left to our destination. Let's check in a little bit further, and we'll talk a little bit about some of the snow mod here. It's just been updated for this version of the game. We've got about 2.5 hours left here. I think, oh, this is the toll gate. Oh, nice. I like these. These are so much better. You just have to drive under them. You don't have to slow down. So start of the toll road. Excellent. But we're in the northeast corner of the state now. We're up by Kansas City again here. And one of the things I wanted to comment on, we'll do a mailbag, I think, in the next episode to talk a little bit about comments. So if you have interesting comments, drop them in this episode. We might talk about them in the next episode. But Paul Fox put up an interesting comment on the last video about the scenery in Kansas at this point. And he says, finally, they have a state that I'm more than casually familiar with. But he said there are way too many trees for Kansas. It looks like Missouri, actually. And I've been to this part of Kansas, and I'm curious to see, actually, how they do the other part of the state. Because I think the northeast part of the state, at least where I've seen around Kansas City, actually does have a lot of trees. But now we're going straight west. So I'm very curious to see how the state and the scenery transitions, because I've been actually to the western part of Kansas. That's a story for when we get in the western part of the state, because there's an interesting reason. See if you can guess. Okay, I'll give you a guess. Okay, this is a challenge, bonus challenge. It's apropos of nothing, but so I'm in Colorado for a work thing, and okay, this is what I did. Okay, so I'm in Colorado for a work thing. I leave Colorado, I drive all the way to the Kansas border at night. I cross the Kansas border. Ah, it's snowing! Nice! Snow mod's working. Total of $4 paid. Awesome! And our wipers are on. Perfect. I didn't turn our wipers on. That's odd. But anyway, I'm excited about the snow here too. So anyway, I drove like all the way from Denver across the Kansas border. I turned around in the Kansas border, stopped on the side of the road for like 5 minutes, got back in my car, headed, wow, it's really snowy, I can't see anything, and drove all the way back to town. I did make one stop at a hotel because it was a pretty far drive. So I stayed, and then I got up the next morning, and I drove all the way back to Denver. So I was there literally to do one thing for about, maybe it was about 10 minutes. See if you can guess why I would do that, and what was I doing? So I was in the western part of the state, and yes, the scenery in the western part of the state is so different than the eastern and north, at least the northeastern part of the state that I've seen. So I'm really curious to see how the scenery transitions as we get further out in western Kansas. Right now, it's all snow. We've got a snowstorm. I turned the snow meter up to about 40%, which I'm going to kind of play around with a little bit, but this is cool. Now But we'll talk about the snow mod in a little bit too. So let's get a little bit further down the road here. I should probably pay attention so I don't crash and wipe out here. I love the guy on the right here. He's convertible. He wasn't expecting snow. That's why I was wondering, like, why is he going so slowly? It's like, dude, it's snowing. He's as happy as can be. He loves his convertible. There's another convertible up here. Everybody in Kansas has convertibles. It's a convertible car state. It's amazing. Look at these people driving. Is that the same car? Anyway, okay. Well, we got a little bit over an hour left. I think that was a toll thing. You can bypass. Yes. Okay, good. I didn't want to stop anyway. So the snow mod I've installed and things like that, it just got updated for version 1.49. Now I don't have the physics mod on yet. I will turn that on probably for one episode, which is always, it's funny in that kind of, oh wow, look, a train wreck kind of way, right? Because the physics mod makes the roads really slippery, and the first time you drive with it, it's really hard to drive. And I'm really curious to see, because they changed a lot of the physics of the trucks anyway, so I think it's going to be even harder to drive. Police officer. I have not seen speed traps like that before in the game. I think they're new with Kansas, but I'm not sure, or 1.49. Or maybe they're just part of Kansas. But anyway, that's the second one we've seen in the state now. I don't believe I've seen police cars parked by the side of the road in an obvious speed trap type of situation here. Fortunately, it's snowing, so we were going pretty slow. But yes, to go back, I'm curious to see how the physics mod works with the modifications they've made to the physics in the game, because the road physics and the wheel, like they squeal and you get the bumpy sounds. And it feels like the traction on the road in the default game, to me anyway, feels a little bit less stable. And so I'm curious to see how that physics mod makes things even less stable. That could be a pretty entertaining episode in that kind of, yes, train wreck kind of way. Now, the other thing I have on right now is the Clean Roads mod. So that means that you've got the snowy landscape, but there's no snow on the roads. By default, that isn't part of the installation. It's an extra download, but I added it just to kind of put it in there because I probably switch it on and off. Junction City discovered. We are here. We have a viewpoint coming up as well. Sunflower State, 6 out of 14 cities, and this should give us our 6th delivery in the city now as well. I will pull off the Clean Roads mod to get snow on the roads, I think, as we get closer to Christmas. But I really like putting the snow mod in for December. And again, I'll mention it at the end, but I'm going to redo the tutorial that I had on the old channel because there have been a couple of installation changes to the snow mod. And I want to move one to this channel anyway. But I will put a link at the end of the episode to the old tutorial and the new one when I replace it. We've got about 26 minutes of little windy driving here, it looks like. Whoa. Okay, that wasn't the smartest thing to do, but looks like we come in here. I do want to explore Junction City here and see if we can find a hidden road as well. But anyway, we'll get closer to our delivery here and see if we can park in the snow. So Junction City has a scenic viewpoint. I can't really see it in the snow here. Oh, it's another one of these parking lot ones. Is that it over there? There it is. Okay. So we'll pull into the parking lot here and see if we can get it. It's a tricky little corner. I'm gonna probably wipe out that sign, but let's not do that. All right, what do we got here? Let's see. Check out Junction City in the snow. And that gives us 4 of the 10 cutscenes here. Junction City Center. That looks pretty cool. That actually looks kind of medieval here in the snow. I wish I could have taken a screenshot of that. That's pretty neat. And cars get around us there. Another little town, Midwestern town in Kansas in the snowstorm here. There is a photo op near here too that we'll grab as well. But this gives us 4 of the 10 cutscenes. Having said that, there's one to the southeast of us that we missed. So that will be problematic for getting all 10, at least for getting them efficiently. Here we have our photo op, St. Francis Xavier Catholic Church. Got it. Nice. A couple minutes away here. Snow is really coming down now. I was looking here. I thought we might have a couple of spots. I thought we might have some hidden roads, but no luck so far. But our waste management destination is right up ahead here. We've been stuck at $91,000 for the longest time here. None of our... Oh, that's a destination. None of our drivers made any money, I think, while we were driving around here. I guess it was only 4.5 hours, though, so maybe it's not that long. Alrighty, let's see what we got. Let's get a 90. I think these are usually pretty... Yeah, these are pretty all the same template, I think, these waste management stations. Like, you go around and then you drop down the back, right? And I don't know if they're all the same here, but the ones in Montana, I think, where they first had them are. Yeah, these are all the same footprint. So this one should be relatively straightforward. At least it looks like it will be. The snow always makes it a little bit interesting. So it could be tricky because I can't figure out a way to not do it from the blind side. So we'll give it a shot here, but I'm not at all confident that I'll get this on the first shot. I got to kind of use the mirrors here. There we go. Not sure what happened there. Whoa, we're flying now. Oh, this is going to be really hard. I just missed it. That was actually not too bad. I'm pretty happy with that on the whole there. I just didn't... I kind of waited too long to get out of my turn. But let's go all the way back, and then I'll just pull forward here, and I maybe get it on the second shot. Not bad, I think. That was a tricky 40, I think. Alrighty, I think we got it this time. Second shot. We should be right in here now. Looks pretty good. Bingo, got it. I was actually pretty... That's a nice job, actually, for the second shot. We're right on it. Spot on and straight. That's good. So yeah, altogether, not too unhappy with that, considering... Wow, now it's stopping to snow. Let's get our money, though. Here we go. 317 miles. Not much money for used packaging, of course. A little bit less than 7,000. chunk of experience, kind of nibbling our way towards level 29. Should give us, 6 events now for cruising Kansas. We'll be back with more adventures in Kansas in a few days, a couple days probably, and we'll do a mailbag. So if you have interesting comments, drop them down below. We'll check them out in the next episode. I'll put a link here to the Snow Mod, either the old version or the new version up here, and then a link to the newest episode in the series once that's ready too. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Bye.